Okay, so today's class is going to be, you may have seen that I have a short video called the Magic 10. I will link the blog and the video here after the class. And today is we're going to do a little bit of a twist on it. Okay. And the Magic 10 is a really good set of exercises, a little bit like the sun salutation. The sun salutation is 12 postures that you can do it as a standalone, like a warm-up before a longer practice, or you can just be like part of a daily practice that you, when you really just don't have much time and you just want to get on your mat and have a little bit of movement in, and then sit down and meditate a little bit. So this is a really, really good little sequence for that, and it's nice in the evening as well, or the morning as well. Okay, so let's start. Is there anything that you would like to? Okay. Okay, sound and picture is okay. Hopefully it's okay with the. Welcome to tonight's class with Yoga with Dora. Today is a short sequence, just getting in the mood, getting the body ready to deep breath and meditation. Okay, but this is just a series of postures before the meditation. So allow yourself to come to a comfortable seated position, relax the shoulders, lengthen the top of the head up towards the ceiling. Allow the sit bones to relax down. You can sit in a cross-legged position, half lotus, full lotus, whatever feels comfortable. You can even lie down on your floor with the knees bent. Allow the eyes to close. Soften and arrive to the posture. Notice the sensations in the physical body. Notice how you're feeling today. What did you bring to the mat? There are quite intense energies coming down this weekend. There's a lot of movement happening. And just notice if there's anything that has been triggered in you. Anything that maybe you are getting like a calling to let go of, release from your life. Make a change, make a shift. Something which is really pushing your buttons, what is triggering you, is signaling that there is a change is needed there. I certainly experienced this in the last few days. So instead of fighting it, just trying to connect with it and notice what the shift needs to happen, what needs to be released. Notice your breath. Bring the hand to the heart, left palm to the heart center, right palm over it. And make the intention to release whatever is holding you back. Whatever intention comes to you for tonight's short class. Bring the palms together, thumbs gently pressing into the heart center, and let's tune in with the Om mantra 3 times to tune into the sound of the universe. Starting on the exhalation, you can join in or just let it vibrate it through you. Open up the eyes, relax the hands. We're starting with gentle side bends. The right hand comes to the side. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale into a soft side bend to the right. Then left fingertips come down. Right hand reaches up. Exhale into a soft side bend to the left. Let's come into 2 more to each side, just really gentle and soft. In the evening there may be more room to maneuver depending what you did during the day. There's a beautiful sunny day here, so we had a 2-hour walk with our Alfie puppy, and it really feels, let's just do 1 more on each side, and that really feels nice and relaxed in my body. But if you feel that you've been sitting at a desk all day, just allow for that to modify for that as well. Coming into the all fours, and you can have the blanket underneath the knees or just release it. Position the wrist directly underneath the shoulders, the knees directly underneath the hips. Look back, hide the feet, roll the shoulders back. And just with the all fours, roll the shoulder blades together, create space in the neck, bring the navel to the spine, and we're just going to come forward and back. When you come a little bit forward, bring the shoulder blades together, and then exhale, come back a little bit. So a little bit of rocking forward and backwards, just nice and soft. Whatever range of movement you have this evening, or maybe you'll be doing this recording in the morning, and just allowing this gentle movement. And then come back to the center. Let's just come into a couple of cat-cows on the inhalation, opening up, lengthening, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Exhaling, navel to the spine, creating the C shape, letting the head relax, maybe shake it a little bit. Inhale, open. Roll the shoulders away, U-shape in the spine. Look ahead softly. Exhale, come into the cat stretch. Press into the palms. Inhale, come back into the neutral pose. Thread the right arm underneath the left armpits and just release the right ear down to the floor or on a block or blanket. And just relax in here. Soften the right hand on the floor. Sit bone reaches towards the sky. Make the movement comfortable for you. Thread the needle, just a gentle twist, a release in the shoulders. Just surrender here. Remember, we talked at the beginning that this energy may be pushing you to release things in your life that don't serve you anymore. So just bow your head and release into it. 1 more breath in here. And then slowly with the half of the hand, push back into the all fours. Coming to the other side, threading the left hand underneath. So you can just bend the elbow and release the hand underneath. Or if you're okay, putting the left ear down to the floor. Maybe even come onto a block or a blanket. And just relax in here, softening here. Allowing this relaxed state. Maybe close your eyes again. Keep the left arm nice and relaxed. Breathe into the pose. Allow the shoulders to relax, the neck to relax. Breathe deeply. Just warming up, creating this connection between the breath and the movement, and then slowly coming up, lengthening, expanding up the microphone, and we're coming into our downward facing dog. So tucking the toes under, you have the option or just lifting the sit bone to the sky, keeping the legs really bent, and just pushing the sit bone back towards the back of the room, nice and easy. Or you can start to push the heel out and lengthen up and find your downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for 10 breaths. Think about the length in the spine, the relaxation in the head, the rolling of the shoulders away from the ears, beautiful spacious necks, shoulder blades come together, and breathe. So think about this downward facing dog as a beautiful stretch for the spine. When you lengthen up, breathing deeply. Notice your legs. See if you're pushing the hamstrings too much, then bend the knees, lifting the heels. Notice your spine. Then breathe into that stretch. Really enjoy this. Maybe shake your head, let go. Just allow yourself to soften here. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. And we're going to add 3 three-legged dogs here. Inhale, lift the right leg up, bringing back to the down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up, three-legged dog. Release it back to the floor. 2 more times each side. Extend the feet up towards the ceiling. Nice and lengthen. Keep the hips parallel. One more each side. Left leg releases up. And come back to the center. Look between the hands and take a stroll. Arrive into your forward fold. Options again, hands in line with the toes, or you can come up a little bit higher, maybe even blocks. You can bend the knees deeply and just relax the head, forwarding in the hips, or if you want to, you can release the head forward and try to straighten the legs. Depending how you're feeling today, letting the head relax. 10 deep breaths in here. Shake it a little bit. Breathe deeply. So the Magic 10 exercise sequence is 10 steady postures, and most postures we're holding for 1 minute. And today's variation, we're going into the 10 postures, but we're only holding for about 10 breaths. And then we're always adding a little bit of like a movement in there. So letting the head relax, soften here. And actually, let's just go to 7 breaths here, and then we're adding the movement. Coming up on the inhalation, bending the knees into the half lift, rolling the shoulders away, lengthening. Exhaling, folding forward into your forward fold. Inhaling into your half lift. Exhaling into your forward fold. And the last one. Inhaling into your half lift. Exhaling into your forward fold. And then come up halfway. Separate the legs. We're gonna come into Malasana squatting position. So here your options are, if squatting is not so good for you for the knees, then come up with the hands, just bend the legs, make them a little bit wider and lean onto the thighs. Or if you're okay, then come down to the low squat. You can bring the blocks underneath or blanket underneath the legs. And we come into Malasana, bringing the hands together, rolling the shoulders back, lengthening. If you're familiar with breath of fire, the rapid inhalation and exhalation, belly going in and out like a billows breath, then you can add a little bit of breath of fire here again. So let's do 7 breaths before we go into the dynamic part of the posture. So if you had the breath of fire, you can take a break if you're having the 7 deep breaths. And then whenever you finished your 7 breaths, you can come into the half squats. So coming up into the forward foot and coming back into the squat. Hands coming front, lengthening, releasing the head, and then coming down 2 more times. And the last one. Coming back down and sitting behind. Bringing the hands down, sitting down on the floor, relaxing on the floor. Bending the knees, coming into our twist. Just hugging the legs in, hugging with the left arm on the legs, right hand comes behind and making our way into the twist. Inhaling, lengthening, and on the exhalation, belly, chest, shoulder and the head going last. Relax the shoulders and move into the twist. Nice and easy. Lifting the top of the head up. Letting the shoulders relax. 5 deep breaths in here only. Let me see if the microphone is working. Exhale. Lengthen up, roll the shoulders back. And really feel this lift. And then you're only moving into the twist from there. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Coming back to the center. Lengthen up and we're going to the other side. Hugging with the left hand. Right hand comes behind. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then, hugging with the right hand, left hand comes behind. And making your way to the twist to the left. Lifting and lengthening, rolling the shoulders back. Hugging the knees into your chest. Lifting up. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to the center. And this time we come up on the tiptoes, roll the shoulders back, bring the chest, the knees into the chest as much as we can, lift and lengthen. And on the exhalation, we try to touch the hands down to the floor and come back to the center and to the left. So 3 times each. If you were doing it with me, then you have 2 more. If you were observing, then do 3 to each direction. I do 1 more with you, so if you're still doing it, then lift and lengthen. And then release down. Stretch the legs out, roll the shoulders back. And then bring the right leg in, hug the right leg in, cross it over the left leg. See if your Right big toe can touch down on the floor. If it can, then stay there. If not, bring it back. And then we're hugging it in with the left arm. Right hand comes behind, roll the shoulders back and lengthen. And make your way into the twist. So I think I'm not mirroring this time, but you know that, so the right leg is hugging in and you're twisting to the right first. Five deep breaths. I turn this way and then I'm mirroring. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, slowly come back to the center. Lengthen. Bring the right leg over. Stretch it out. Let's go to the other side. Hug the left leg in. Cross it over. If the left big toe stays down, then stay here. Otherwise, just bring the leg back. Give yourself a hug. Lengthen. Left hand comes behind. And then make your way into the twist. Hugging that knee in. The chest and the thigh are massaging each other. Lengthening the top of the head up, tailbone down. Keep your right leg active. Toes are coming towards you. Heels are pushing away. Shoulders are relaxed. 5 deep breaths. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Inhale and then slowly come back to the center and lengthen out. And then we're going to have a boat variation with the twist. So the same as we had before, you have the option of the toes coming down and going to the variation that we had before, or you bring the legs up, activating the core and just turning to the side. So this time you don't have to bring the hands down. Come back and then to the left. Try to bring the palms the same distance like you're holding a ball. Navel to the spine. And then if you were doing it with me, then this is the last round, just 3-3. It's a short practice. Or if you start it afterwards, then you have one more. And then come back and bring the knees in. Okay, coming into our tabletop position. Hands come behind. The fingers are pointing towards the sit bones. Roll the shoulders back. If your shoulders or wrists are not comfortable, then just activate the core and lift up. I call this the sunbathing pose. If you're okay, then plant the soles of the feet. Activate the core, lift up, roll the shoulders back. Gaze can be up towards the ceiling or towards the knee. Squeeze the glutes. Activate the core. 7 deep breaths. Really feel this lifting from the heart. Active core. Activate the shoulder blades coming towards each other. Open the heart. Breathe. Squeeze the glutes. Come a little higher. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. And 7. And we're going to have 3 dynamic 1. So we roll down. Don't bring the sit bones down, just lift them. And lift all the way up. So just getting closer to the ground. And that's 2. And the last one. Active core, really powerful. And then come back and relax. And maybe sitting cross-legged. Bring the palms together. And just create a little bit of release in the shoulders and the neck. because with the next one, with the dolphin kicks, we're going to need, and then rolling the other way around. Nice and easy. So coming into our dolphin kicks, you will have little options as well. So with the dolphin, the elbows are shoulder width apart, and you can have the palms down or interlacing them and hugging the palms together. And you can just be in this position in the all fours, roll the shoulders away from the ears, and you can just even come forward and back, active core, active shoulders. If you're okay, you can tuck the toes under and lift up, sit bone comes to the sky, and you can come forward and back as well. Or if you want to, you can come into lifting one leg, then the other, or you can come into kicking up with one leg and the other. So choose the option which you would like, and we're going to have 7 of the movement. So whichever movement you make, 7 of that movement, okay? I'm going to go with the kicks. So 7 each side. So that's 2. Active core continuing. 4, maybe I come down, it must be too loud for the microphone. So just go with whichever version you want. 5. 6. And 7. And just come down into your child's pose, relax. In the original version, you come into holding the headstands by the wall for 1 minute. So that was option as well, if you wanted to kick up to the wall into a handstand. And just relax here. Let the forehead relax, let the breathing calm down. So this posture is really good, very strengthening for the shoulders, but just mindful what you can take. So with the previous versions, you start the strengthening, and when you gain strength in the shoulders, you can come into the dolphin or the dolphin 3-legged or the dolphin kicks. And it's an inversion because the leg, the pelvis is higher than the head and the heart. So it's very beneficial for us. And then bring the hands to the knees and walk up, lengthen here, roll the shoulders back. And we're going to have a chest expansion, which you can come up to the standing and do it in the standing version, or today we're going to do it sitting on hero's pose. So sitting on our heel, come a little bit forward, interlacing the hands behind, and try to bring the palms together. So you can have just the fingers, or if you can, bring the palms together, and then roll the shoulders back. And then bringing the palms together, if you can, just lift the arms up a little bit. Chin tucked in, nice and easy. 7 deep breaths. So just really connecting with this chest expansion, breathing into it. Exhale 4. Exhale 5. Exhale 6, and one more breath. 7. And either just release the hands towards the sit bone and lift for 3 times, or if you feel up to it, inhale, and on the exhalation bring the forehead towards the floor and release the head above, and then come up, and 2 more times. Active core, releasing forward. And then the last one, coming back. And then relaxing the hands. And coming into all 4. So in the Magic 4, this one is standing version as well. But because it's an evening class, I thought to finish seated. So come into a cross-legged position and just relax, stabilize the sit bones, lengthen up. Interlace the hands, bring the arms up with the palms facing upwards, roll your shoulders back into the arms, and we're going to come into 3 side bends to each side. Stabilize the shoulders, stabilize the sit bones, inhale, reach up, and on the exhalation come into a soft side bend to the right. Inhale, reach and extend, side bend to the left. Reach and extend, and then continue. Keeping the shoulders in line, chin parallel with the ground. Nice and easy. And then reach and extend and come back with the hands down. And in the original Magic 10, we have like a forward fold from standing all the way and then building up, rolling up. Now we're just going to have the seated version. You can bring the hands in front, inhale, and on the exhalation, walk the hands forward. You can even have that you have 2 blocks, or you just slide the hands down, releasing forward. And on the exhalation, tucking the tailbone under, navel to the spine, releasing back and rolling the head up last. So 2 more times, letting the head release, letting the fingers slide forward, and releasing into the forward fold vertebra by vertebra. So just going until you feel comfortable. Exhale, navel to the spine, rise up like the cat position, and then roll the shoulders away from the ears. Release the head up. Last time, tuck the chin in, start to release forward. Exhale, navel to the spine, C position. Slowly roll up and lengthen. And let's just come down to Shavasana, deep relaxation. You can have a blanket underneath the head or on top if you wish to, covering your chest. And just relax into your Shavasana, releasing the legs, arms, shimming the shoulder blades, tucking the chin in, and just surrendering here, allowing the back body to release on the mat, allowing the front body to open up, and noticing the shifts that may be happening in the physical body, allowing the breath to even out, to calm down, allowing the stillness to arrive. Just giving ourselves permission to let go of whatever doesn't serve us anymore. When we create these movements in the body, we create these shifts, this release energetically. And when we come into Shavasana, we allow ourselves to come to stillness. And we allow this change to happen completely. Tension to be released from the physical body on a cellular level. Negative thought patterns, emotions, beliefs to be released from our energetical system. And just allowing the body to come back into this natural wish, this natural thriving towards balance, this union between the physical body, the breath, the mind, the emotions, and our energetical output or energetical imprint. And then slowly bring movement into the physical body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, bending the knees and turning to the right side into the fetal position. If you have time and you want to stay in Shavasana, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, make your way into a seated, cross-legged position. Bring the palms together, thumbs to the heart center. And just take a moment to notice how you're feeling. Your connection to your physical body, your connection to your breath, your connection to the thoughts that are reoccurring in your mind. Bow your head to the heart. Create the heat between the palms and then cover the eyes with the palms. Gently blink into that soft darkness and then separate the fingers and arrive back. Thank you for practicing with me tonight. Hope you